Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is the Gundam F92 Type I. That being F90 Roman numeral 2, not F92 as in the sequel to Gundam F91. This is extremely confusing before we get into the alphabet soup accessory packs. But yeah, I believe being the F92, this is the Marzion version with the Type I accessory pack, which gives it a giant shield with Gatlings and a bunch of boosters, and also a Beam Lancer, which, is both a melee and ranged weapon. And also, I feel like kind of, unless there's something special about that beam, kind of defeats the concept of shot lancers. Because, yeah, shot lancers were supposedly created for fighting within the colonies so that you would not use beam weapons and, set off a mobile suit's reactor and cause it to, blow a giant hole in the colony, as we've seen happen several times before. But that said, yeah, if the beam lancer is just, a beam saber gun, which is kind of what it looks like, that's not gonna fix the problem. But regardless, this has a bunch of neat tricks. Like I said, it has a shield booster, uh, Titan's test team style. It has a heavy attack with its beam saber that is very fast and pretty strong. It also can use, yeah, the beam lancer either as a melee or a ranged weapon. When you have it readied as a ranged weapon and you start boosting, if you boost in a straight line long enough, you will go into a charge position, and that will let you damage things as you fly by, which is a really neat feature that I probably don't use enough in this round, but I do use it some. Let's see. Okay, really good use of defense by that Doga, which finished me off with the F91's help pretty quickly. But yeah, because yeah. But yeah, it also, of course, has flap booster, as almost all the F90 types do, if not all. But yeah, I like it. It's pretty good. Like I said, I like the heavy attack. It's pretty fast. Has that nice Gatling to back up the various beam damage types with some ballistic damage, and a bunch of good abilities to get it out of, and in many cases, many points in this round, in my case, into trouble. So let's see what we got. Up, landed that on an F91. Heavy attack is ready. Heavy also charges very quickly, so that's nice. I believe the shield booster, however, is set up in the same way as the various Titans test team versions, in that if my shield is broken, I do not get the benefits in it. Caught that F91 in the middle of its firing pose, followed up with a nice speedy downswing from the lance. That covers a lot of ground as well. So yeah, like I like the melee suits with a lot of movement-based skills, because, well, they'll keep you alive if you're lucky, and they'll hopefully move you past tackling range. That F91 is laying into me pretty hard, as it should. Here's another thing though about that shield boost deal. Only happens when you're moving in a straight line, as I said, but also it is a type of damage you can do while having iframes. You can go into the boost pose while your iframes are up, and unlike transforming or most other methods of attack, it will not knock you out of invincibility to use that. So that is a very rare and unusual thing. I'm not sure that's true of any other skill in GBO2 at the moment. I don't know if that worked with some of the other things that have shield charge abilities, like I think the Prior 2 has it, but yeah, that's definitely a useful thing, and can be, very, very practical in the right situations, depending on whether or not you get to those right situations. Like, I'm pretty sure that person just posed for my kill screen, and that's fine. I haven't gotten a good look at the F91 before, so, or not on a nice, like, still screen like that. So yeah, that's cool. Let's see. That looks like a good grouping, and hopefully my teammates will get out of the way when they see the circle. and back into the suit, and we'll see what we can do. But it's kind of funny how huge that shield is next to the thing. It is, well, it's pretty much, okay, yeah, I never noticed that basically when you're in the Lance Charge pose, you are riding on it. That's kind of amazing. But yeah, I don't think I got past that F91's iframes, unfortunately. But let's see. Missed, tackled to avoid getting countered, and fell off the bridge, leaving whoever was up there to deal with that F91, which I think they did, but let's see if I can help them with some of the other things here. Heavy attack ready, and that Banshee just got half its hit point shaved off. I was not at the right angle to tag it with the lance downswing. Sadly, if I had been, I could have followed that up with a melee swing and hit with both, as you saw. So yeah, this thing is pretty strong. This is not the best round in the world with it, but it's the best I've gotten so far. So yeah, yeah. Beyond that, I don't know. I am in the middle of building Figurized Standard Machu. I don't think I mentioned this before. Maybe I did. Memory of a Goldfish. But I am slightly disillusioned because it turns out that Haru's beanie is a few millimeters too small to fit properly on her head. Like, it's a little bit too big on Haru, so it's like this was a very unfortunate compromise that did not serve either of the two spheres included in our kit very well. But I'm probably going to end up using water slide decals for the first time in like 30 years, 20 years, too many years. Because, and I was really happy that worked out, because that was, if I had wound up staying up there or otherwise missing my shot, it would have not have served any purpose. But I managed to get up there, make the kill, and get out. But yeah, she has some really great goofy expressions that only can be applied to one of the two blank faces via water slide decals. So, and the default expression is not bad, but it is the default model sheet expression, and I would really like to have something else fun for her. That Doga player really good at using their active guard to keep me from, absolutely destroying them. They are now, however, having taken as much damage as I could load on, retreated to the corner, which, honestly, with this little time left, a smart move. I don't think they're going to have time to defuse here, and somebody else managed to get the Doga. That's fine, but yeah, right now, the big thing is, where can I put damage and how can I stay alive? I decided with no time left, I'd use the heavy attack and go for it. It was sadly not enough. So, but yeah, it worked out fairly well. But yeah, again, like, look how tiny that thing is next to the Sazabi. And the shield is just so huge next to it. It's a good suit. So yeah, I lucked into that. And 77k, 3 and 3. Okay-ish. Not great at this cost, but I thought it had some fun moments. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. I'd still love to luck into the standard F90 or the F91, but I like this. So I got, again, no complaints. It does not have a shield bash, however, unlike a lot of the other F90 and F91 series suits, which, to be honest, is fine, since if the shield gets blown up, you lose a lot of your abilities. I would not really want to do guard mode with that, so that's perfectly fine.